Hello, my name is Erin Gordon, and I am currently the assessment coordinator at the San Diego County Office of Education. I previously was the assessment coordinator for the San Diego Unified School District, which is a large district in Southern California. This video is about the process for creating users. So we started our process for creating users each year with our site coordinators because having that point person at each school is key. Additionally, you want someone at each school that has a role in TOMS with the user permissions, enabling them to manage users, run completion reports for their school, upload test settings, and much more. So prior to the start of the new school year, we would initiate an official administrative circular that directed principals to designate a site coordinator for each testing program. We used an online form that captured the required information we needed for the TOMS upload. The designation process was monitored and managed closely by my office to ensure that every school had a contact person. And I would reach out personally to any schools with new principals to help them through that process. We wanted to make sure that the designated site test coordinator was not a classroom teacher, but somebody that it was an appropriate designation for that school site, because being a site coordinator has a lot of responsibility. So we wanted to make sure it was the right person. So sites would request, they could request to have more than one person at their school with the site coordinator role. And then once we had all of our site coordinators identified, we would create user accounts in TOMS through the batch upload process. Once the site coordinators were identified and uploaded, we would then initiate our process for other TOMS roles like and these are specifically for teachers, like the IA only, the test examiners, and test administrators. We would send spreadsheets of teacher names with their proposed role. We made our best guesstimate, and we would send those spreadsheets to the site coordinator to review. These spreadsheets were generated by our partners in IT who had back-end access to the SIS. They had the ability to pull the teacher names from the master schedules within the system. The spreadsheets with the teachers followed the same format as the TOMS template for the user batch upload. An email with the school-specific spreadsheet would be sent to each coordinator using a mail merge process in Outlook. So this way, the site coordinator would only receive his or her school's spreadsheet. We provided the site coordinators with specific instructions and a deadline. The site coordinator would modify the spreadsheet if there were changes, additions, deletions, and then they would submit those changes to us by that deadline. We then would use those final information to solidify user accounts for TOMS for the teachers, and we would upload them with the appropriate role through the batch upload process. Now, after the initial upload, any changes to site coordinators would be handled by my office, whereas any changes for teacher roles, that would be handled by the site coordinator. So after we would do the batch upload initially, but after that, any changes were maintained by the site coordinator. We would equip the site coordinator with job aids, and we created a short screen capture video so they knew exactly how to make changes, how to add users in TOMS, and be able to maintain and manage those user roles. Finally, each year, we would create user accounts for our educator district role for our central office administrators, like our area superintendents, the C&I director, anyone else who needed district-wide access to the results and SIRS. So I hope you found this information timely and useful. Thanks for watching.